Toronto City Council votes against renaming a stadium after Rob Ford. Ottawa proposes a 10% marijuana tax, but Canada's premiers are pushing for more. And Toronto makes a short list to host the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Your Thursday edition of Humber News starts right now. Hi, I'm Chelsea Mendes, coming to you from our newsroom at Humber's North Campus. Thanks for joining us. Here's what's making news this hour. The number of pedestrians hit by cars is on the rise. One woman died and 2 women are injured after a hit and run on York Mills last night at 11 p.m. Police say that a blue Nissan traveling west on York Mills left the road and hit a woman on the sidewalk. The driver then got back on the road and continued heading west. The issue of pedestrians being struck by oncoming traffic has become a pattern in the GTA. Just this Tuesday, a 25-year-old woman was struck and killed crossing Centennial Road in North York. Not only that, last week a mother and daughter both died trying to cross a road in Scarborough. Toronto City Council has voted against naming a stadium after former Mayor Rob Ford. Mayor Choron Chori had recommended last week that the stadium at Centennial Park should be named after Ford. The vote took place after Mayor Tory recommended the Ford dedication in a letter issued to city councilors. Council then voted 24-11 against the motion. Ford died in March 2016 at the age of 46. He was diagnosed with a rare and aggressive form of cancer. The former mayor's brother and former city councilor Doug Ford said he was very disappointed with the vote. Ottawa has proposed a 10% pot tax, but Canada's provincial leaders are pushing for higher rates. The tax revenues will be split 50-50 among the provinces. Some provinces are worried about the financial cost of implementing pot legalization. They are also concerned about the cost of policing and enforcing laws such as impaired driving. Puerto Rico is now facing a health crisis weeks after being hit by Hurricane Maria.
It's a lot of contamination here. The water is contaminated. There's a lot of mosquitoes here. We don't know if there's a lot of Zika.
Although the Category 4 hurricane has passed, Puerto Rico is still far from being the ideal tropical island it once was. Residents are dying from a lack of timely care and basic treatment. These preventable deaths stem from an island-wide power outage, which forced many hospitals to close down. Only half the population has access to clean drinking water, while less than 10% of the island has regained power. To make matters worse, mosquitoes carrying deadly diseases such as the West Nile and Zika have been reported. The situation is dire for most of the island, but even more so for the low-income groups. We now bring you the latest update from the Las Vegas mass shooting. More information has surfaced about the mysterious man behind the shooting weeks before the incident. He initially rented a room from a Las Vegas Golden Hotel. Coincidentally enough, it was the same weekend the Life is Beautiful music festival was set to play. The outside festival's lineup featured Chance the Rapper, Lorde, and Blink-182. U.S. gun stocks also continued to rise immediately after the shooting. Firearms manufacturer giants have seen price surges as high as 7%. Experts believe the rise is due to the fear and sudden urgency to protect oneself. The shooter's motive is still unknown. The investigation continues. In Spain, the decision on Catalonia's future of becoming an independent state will occur within days. A lot of people are urging both sides in the debate to break the deadlock. The issue is dominating all the news in Spain, and the Declaration of Independence is set to happen on Monday. If this happens, Spain could intervene to take over the regional government, and it could even declare a state of emergency and impose martial law. Thanksgiving weekend is almost here. While there will be lots to do, there will also be a lot of closures. Here's a look at what will be open and closed, as well as activities you can enjoy with friends and family. Thanksgiving Monday, the TTC will be operating on a holiday schedule. GO trains and buses will be on a Sunday schedule. Movie theaters and some malls will be open, including the Eden Center. Most tourist attractions are open, including the CN Tower, the ROM, and the Science Center. Some grocery stores and convenience stores will also be open, but all government offices, banks, and libraries will be closed. So will LCBO and the beer stores. And of course, most schools are closed, including Humber College. There are also a bunch of fun activities this weekend. The list includes Hunt for the Perfect Pumpkin in Downsview Park at the Pumpkin Fest, test your courage at the CNE's haunted attraction Screamers, work up an appetite exploring Casa Loma before their Thanksgiving feast, or take part in one of the many fall activities at the Toronto Zoo. We're going to take a quick break, but still ahead the latest in sports. But first, Alan Sebastian has your preview of the 3-day forecast.
Thanks, Chelsea. We're all set to have a bright and sunny day, but you might want to keep a light jacket handy. Will the sun stay out all weekend? Your 3-day forecast after this.